I did think of another question actually.
Go for it.
This week. I'm going to try it out because it's not one that I've even run past you.
Do it.
There's a lot of.
It's fine because you can answer as well.
Yeah, in fact, actually, you can. There's a lot of car programs on telly and stuff like that. What is your favourite? I know the vast majority of us will probably say Top Gear, but in the time when Clarkson and that took off, it did go downhill.
Massively went downhill.
What's your favourite? What, both of you? What's your favourite TV or internet based?
I was going to say because TV couldn't even answer that, but YouTube easy. But go on.
Don't take offence to this, but by far, Pudding's Fab Shop on YouTube is the best car program.
Do you know what? Well, I wouldn't take offence to that anyway. But brilliant. At the barbecue yesterday, they were talking about Puddings and how much they enjoy it because he's so down to earth.
It's brilliant. It's filmed perfectly, so he's constantly changing. For me, and you would know this, constantly changing camera angles. So your brain's always like in things. He is funny, like
genuinely
another level funny.
But it's not forced either.
No. Yeah, it just says something, and you just be chuckling all day. Like it just pops into your head, and you're like all day.
How's it go?
I'm not doing it again. Damn it! I'm going to
make a thumbnail out.
Yeah, please do.
I'm cutting that bit out. Yeah, but the way he builds as well, they're just brilliant. But the only thing is, it's all like American, like patina-y, like rust buckets that he does, but they are just done so. It's done so well.
Yeah.
So by far, that's my favourite.
That's cool. What about you?
I haven't thought of an answer, so
be better. How can you come up with a question and not have an answer for it?
I was throwing it out there.
I mean, okay, so what you can have a think.
I know. I'm really into the Late Break Show.
I love
the minute. Johnny Smith. I think is brilliant.
Fabulous, mate. He's such a good. He's an entertainer. He does such a good job. I love watching the Barn Finds.
Yeah.
The Barn Finds are what gave me the inspiration for my Living With series. Because although it's a totally different type of video to an extent, it's the way he interviews the owner whilst they're trying to revive that old car. He does such a wonderful job with that.
Yeah, and I think on the flip side, he interviewed Dario Franchitti recently. Yeah. And it's just the down-to-earthness. Yeah. And it's almost like I'm not too big than the person I'm interviewing. Yeah. It's like he was blown away by a car collection. Yeah. But equally, he can get blown away by an F40 or a one-off Bentley shooting brake, as well as he was in. There was a video of Milton Keynes that he did a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, I watched that.
I can't remember what car it was.
I can admit it was
a Triumph. No, it wasn't a Triumph.
No, it was Dolomite.
Triumph Dolomite.
It was a Dolomite.
Yeah, but that was cool.
That was cool, and it still is cool. I mean, I'd love a Dolomite now. Just imagine if I turned up in Dolomite today. I'd hope that you guys would go, "That's cool."
Yeah,
absolutely.
My
but then,
man had one of them.
Yeah, I think Johnny Smith.
I think when
really
they were new, they were vaguely cool, and then 5 years later, they were mostly rotten and dead.
Yeah, and dead.
So if you see one now, it's like, yeah, that's a cool car.
It's a Survivor. Yeah,
it is, and they look cool as well.
Yeah. But I've said this many times. I'm a huge Chris Harris fanboy.
I love Chris Harris. I think he's fantastic. And my wife actually said Top Gear would be great if it was just Chris Harris.
Yeah, I think he was so muted and scripted when he was on Top Gear. Because if you watch the before videos he made,
yeah, because you followed him before Top Gear.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Long
was it
before
Evo and stuff, wasn't it? He's been
but his podcast that I listen to is My Friday Morning Commute for work. It's just brilliant. But I love how...
He don't listen to ours, but he listens to...
I listen to ours on Monday to Thursday. We're going to fall out. I think how emotional he gets about cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
The describing rebound rates and fucking...
I mean, even watching him recently when he drove the McLaren F1 for the first time.
Yeah.
For somebody watching it, you genuinely could feel his excitement and his pleasure through that video, seeing him... his emotion, his raw emotion, seeing him drive that car.
But I think for a guy who's in the limelight as well, I think he inspires a lot with his own car collection. Like he's got a 205 XS.
Is that why you want an Integrale as well?
Yes, I've always wanted one. But he's got an M5 Touring. It's just so varied. It's not all supercar. No. It's cars that the individual finds a connection to.
Yeah.
And that's what I think as we get older, that's why my car taste has changed hugely, and it's why I can't decide.
I mean, I'm like with regards to like the shows and stuff, like I watch so much YouTube. I have YouTube Premium, and I use it for research because or at least that's what I tell my wife anyway. I'm doing research.
I did that with Pornhub.
I was going to say the same thing. You beat me to it. You know, just don't look at my search history. But yeah, I mean, like, there's a few that jump out. I mean, I used to love watching Roadkill before that when it all tits up. That was amazing. But Juicebox is amazing. That's a really good. It's about Neil, a guy over in Ireland. And what he does is fantastic. John Ludwig, his channel is really good as well. He does a lot of like air ride stuff, really cool. I mean, I found his channel through 924.
I watch that guy. Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, he is. Actually.
And what's amazing as well is he's finally getting, because he's been doing it for years, and then all of a sudden over the past 12 months, his videos have been getting like a couple of thousand per video per week to now he's getting like 5k overnight. So he's finally getting a good amount of recognition. And he seems genuinely cool. He's coming to Roll Hard this year.
Is he?
Well, don't you know, but an insider has told me he's coming to Roll Hard this year. So, and the guy who,
because I think he gets all his air rides and that from somewhere in the UK.
He does, yeah. But I look forward to meeting him because I'm quite good friends with Dan as well, which will be awesome to meet John and actually be able to chat to him. Mighty Car Mods is like my absolute go-to. I've got the MCM logo tattooed on my ankle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because they're like OGs. They've been doing it 17, 18 years now, and I've been following them for probably 12 years. And like, it's my go-to when I'm feeling blue, which is a lot. Like, I struggle a lot with my mental health and have done for years. I've got cyclothymia, which is a type of bipolar, so I am literally up and down. Whereas bipolar is like very sharp, like ups and downs, peaks and troughs. Mine's like quite slow. So I could be on a happy for 3 days, but it also means that I'll be blue maybe 3 days afterwards. And if I'm really blue, I want to watch Mighty Car Mods. It makes me happy. And I just sit and I watch like a whole build series. And again, their channel, I absolutely adore it. And Marty and Moog are genuine guys. And again, they're not the biggest YouTubers out there. And they've even said in their own videos, they don't produce content to get clicks. They produce content that they want to make. You know, they're not banging through cars, because what people want is they want to see the new car. They want to see the second episode where they go through it and go, this is how fucked up it is. Then they want to see the final product. Those videos in the middle get so few views. And I found that with my stuff as well. Announce a new car, everybody goes, yeah, this is amazing. And then second video where you go, everything wrong with because you love that video. And then they want to see the final product.
You know? I asked a question in twofold, really, that I get quite caught up in old stuff, and I tend not to look past my comfort zone, sort of thing. So really, I asked that to get what you guys have thought, so I can start looking into new stuff. I mean, for me, I started watching Boyd Coddington's American Hot Rods.
If ever you I used to watch that religiously.
I went through that the other week.
A good one. It was Junkyard Diggs.
Junkyard
Diggs is really good, and he will he kind of does the roadkill thing, where he will go 1,000 miles away and buy a car out of a field, and he'll spend a couple of days getting it running, and then drive it home. And sometimes he does it. And again, what I love about it is it's so unscripted, other than the adverts, but they're all, you know, when somebody's paying you to do your video, you've got to do the advert.
That's one of the reasons why I like Pudding. He doesn't advertise anything.
No,
only his own stuff.
Oh, really?
So he just like,
and it's the same with MCM as well.
Stuff.
Obviously, like they've got their sponsors, but they don't stand there and go, "You need to drink this, you know, mineral vitamin water that's definitely going to give you the shits." You know, that's why it cleanses you, because you're going to shit it all out the next day. But yeah, like you say, but that's Junkyard Diggs is a really good one to watch, and he has some really cool old school American V8s and shit. And like sometimes they're like, "This is going to be a bag of shit," but they will still get it running. I still drive it home with like no floor pan in it or whatever.
I think the one exception with the supercar thing, I think Matt Armstrong is not your favourite, but I agree with on your.
To be fair, somebody once described me as a budget Matt Armstrong, which to me was
I think that's a really big compliment.
I took that as a massive compliment. I was like, do you know what? 100%. That's the biggest compliment anyone's probably ever paid me, to say you are a budget Matt Armstrong. 100%. I'll take that all day long. But again, his videos are quick fire. Like buys a car, does it up, 2 videos, gone. And I don't enjoy that kind of content because you don't get invested.
You'd rather make a story out of it.
I want to see, you know, like Mike Conway's literally talking about this recently in their podcast. They do a podcast. It's called the Unicorn Circuit, and they do a weekly. And they were talking about it, and they were saying like, they don't make content the way YouTube wants you to, or the way people want you to. Because some people want 37 episodes on the wiring for that car, and they want to see. But the majority don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind a whole episode dedicated to the wiring. That's fine. Let's go through it and let's watch it. That's cool. You might learn something. But, you know, and you've got people whinging saying, oh, can you hurry up and finish this build? And you've got people saying, well, hang on a minute. I want to see this. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that.
You're never going to be able to please
everyone.
And
you can't. And the problem is that, again, the majority of people want that. Let's see it. Let's see how fucked up it is. And then I just want to see the final product.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, good thing about Junkyard Digs videos, it's just one video. See the whole thing in one video.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question, actually, because it's always nice to get new content.
It is, me and the boys talk about it regularly, and what are you watching?
Obviously, because you do something similar, I'd recommend watching Pudding. And just if you just watch how he films.
Yeah, Ross and Luke,
brilliant.
The Howard brothers, they Barrett, go on about him a lot.
Yeah.